It's Kirsten O'Brien in for Peachy today, and it's not quite as catchy as 100 days till Christmas. It's 100 days before the EU transition ends, but are we ready for it? Well, we're going to end the post-Brexit transitional arrangement for trading with the European Union on the 31st of December. With or without a deal, Britain's logistics industry will be one of the first to feel the effects of whatever changes we see. The Cold Chain Federation is based in Reading, and their chief executive, Shane Brennan, joins me now. Morning, Shane.
Good morning.
How are you feeling as we approach this deadline? Does it feel imminent, or does it still feel a little bit in the distance, 100 days?
So it feels imminent for me. I'm a bit worried that we're out there in the industry, it's not feeling quite as imminent as it should. I mean, it's been a confusing and stressful year all round for the businesses that deliver our food to our shelves in our supermarkets and in our restaurants.
And so what will the impact be on the industry then?
So it's a huge amount of paperwork and admin. Now, whether there's a deal or not a deal negotiated between the politicians in a couple of weeks' time, there is going to be a complete transformation in the amount of red tape you have to wade through in order to be able to move goods between the EU and the UK, between the UK and the EU, between the UK, mainland GB and Northern Ireland. It's going to be a completely new world.
And we hear these scare stories about, all our fresh food is going to get stuck rotting in a big traffic jam somewhere. How likely are those sorts of things?
It's a very real risk. There's no point in pretending otherwise. There are lots of new IT systems, well, 2 big new IT systems being built. There's 8 other IT systems that people have to get used to in our industry for different reasons. And the timeframes involved, they were short when we were talking about this in February, and then we've had coronavirus in between. So the period of preparation has been nowhere near enough, really, for the amount of change that's coming. So
do you think more could be done to ease this transition then?
It's hard to say that. I think I've got a lot of sympathy for the government officials and others that are trying hard to make this system work, and there's still so many uncertainties, particularly because the negotiation isn't finished. I think the real thing is everyone working together now. We've got to be pragmatic. We've got to realise that there will be disruption. The point is, how do we make that disruption as little as possible in the days and weeks after the 1st of January? And the key thing here is it's not all about being ready on the 1st, because, well, of course, we want to be as ready as we can be, but actually things are going to establish themselves over the course of a few months in 2021.
And what positives, if any, are you looking forward to once this transition period has ended?
I think, once it's going to be a period of adjustment, but we will get there. And there will be opportunities for particularly businesses like I represent, who do UK-based companies that do haulage into the European Union and outside. They've seen their market significantly eroded over many years with low-cost competition from places like Eastern Europe. So there's certainly a hope that we'll see more value in the logistics chain. I think in a year where we've been keeping the nation fed and we're going to see our help to get the country through Brexit, that we should see some more reward and value for the work that we do.
Should we catch up at 50 days to go, Shane?
That's happy to, yeah.
Right, OK, thank you very much. That's Shane Brennan there, who's Chief Executive of the Cold Chain Federation based in Reading.